Hi everybody, Rob, John Miller Garden Machinery. Today we are checking out the XZ7 from Cub Cadet. This is an awesome bit of machinery for the money. We don't talk about price because everybody sells stuff at a different price, but value for money, I think this is an awesome bit of kit. We checked out the XZ8. It's a bit confusing. The XZ8 is smaller than the XZ7. Don't ask, don't know, don't bother emailing. I don't know the answer to it. But this is the next one up. So what you get on this bad boy is you get the 60-inch deck versus the 48-inch deck on the XZ8. So you get a bigger, wider deck. So I'll run you through some of the differences and what it does, and then we'll whiz up down the car park or down the grass and have a go. Right, so the main difference, if you have seen the XZ8 video, if you haven't, you need to watch it, is this. The XZ8 has got the steering wheel, this has got the handlebars. The nice thing about this machine, and it's clever, they've got like a dampening, like a dampened handlebar scenario. So when you push it, it's got a little bit of slight delay, but it just takes all that kind of jerkiness out of the machine. You see that bit later on. So what do you get on this that's different to the 8? So like I mentioned, you get 60-inch deck. You get your handlebars rather than your steering wheel. It's got a bit of suspension down there. You know, takes the bit of a cushion, more ride over bumpy ground. It's fuel injected, this machine. I believe the other one is just standard carburetor. If you pop round the back of there, I don't know if that can come round. So on this big one, they run a Kohler 27 horsepower fuel injected engine, okay? And you can have a 3-year commercial warranty on this. So good for contractors not wanting to spend huge money on other brands. You know, this is a nice size machine for doing that sort of work. You get your roll bar. Twin drive like an all zero turns. Obviously you got the, when you're twisting, massive great tyres, so it spreads the weight out. It's quite a heavy machine. And if I just sit back on it quickly, and I shall show you, nice comfy high back seat with handlebar, with armrests, and you've got comfort glide option, you know, firm, hard, you know, up and down on there. And what's nice is it's foot deck, you know, put the deck up and down on your foot, and it's nice and simple. You pick your height, put your foot on the deck, and drop it down, off you go. All right, so if you're going over ground, you can set your height, and then if you've got something you need to go over, you just push the deck, go over it, back down again, takes you back to the same height. All right, if you need to lock it off, nice and easy. We don't need to talk loads about it. It does what it says on the tins. You know, the blades on these things are massive. You know, 3-bladed, 60-inch deck. You can have side discharge or mulching. Like with all, I think, the big Cubs, the mulching kit is like a bolt-on, bolt-off kit. So it's a bit faffy to get. If you want to change one to the other really quickly, you're going to have to spend half an hour, 40 minutes, get the deck, the front of the tractor up a bit, get the ballot. You've got basically inside, you've got little other bits of metal that, what's the word I'm looking for? It's gone, it's hot. Basically divide the blades into their own cutting area rather than one big deck, so it mulches more efficiently. So it is removable, but you have to bear in mind it's not a quick change. All right. So in terms of cutting capacity on this thing, according to Cub Cadet, it'll do 15,000 square meters an hour. To put that into acres wise, we'll round it down to about 3 acres. It's probably a bit more than that, probably about 3.5 acres, you know. So this thing cuts quick. So like I said at the start of the video, value for money without spending on what other manufacturers charge for a big decked machine. This is, in my opinion, all right, it's not law, not everybody else's opinion, in my opinion, a good value for money machine. So that's basically in a nutshell the overview of this tractor. So I'm going to drive it around. We might go down the bottom there and just give it a quick a quick go, just to show you how quick it moves. All right, guys. Right then, what I'll do is I'll quickly whiz up there, do a bit of cutting. You can see how fast it cuts. I'm going to set the height first. Right, we'll try that. One thing I did forget to mention, automatic handbrake on this one. Once you put the arms back, you can get off the seat, open gates and stuff, automatically stops the machine. Right then, I'll move away from that before I start engaging it. Right then, as you can see, and in the words of Nat, who does all our filming, that's pretty hardcore. As I said, value for money. That does it really quickly. That's not sped up. That is real-time cutting. Yes, you could argue I drive these a lot, so I'm used to the way they move, but I would give anybody an hour of one of these and they'd be fairly proficient at using it. So cuts fine outside. As I say, the mulch kit, you may have to go a smidge slower just so you can mulch it all up nicer, but it's a big machine for, if you've got a fair few acres to deal with, it's going to do it. Okay guys, so on the whole, an awesome machine in my opinion. Value for money, quick cutting, easy to use. There's only a few things, no handbrakes to get stuck under. It's easy to engage the deck. It goes up to 4.75 inches, I think, in cut wise, so in height wise. So all in all, good bit of kit. So as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.